Hi everyone, this is the Mr. Kitty, and I am here with Kitty Right Gaming. I am here with another plugin called Residence. In this plugin, basically, you can protect stuff. Very simple. There is a add-on to the plugin called Residence Signs, which allows you to basically buy and rent residences, which I will help out in talking about a little. So, the main command for residence is res, and then you can do help. Res question mark. It tells you basically everything. So, if you want to look into, you want to make a residence, you do res create question mark, and it'll tell you that's the command. So, I'm not going to fully explain all the commands. I'm just going to tell you how to create one and how to remove one. Oh, and I guess, of course, select one. Let me turn it in a day. So all you do to select one, you have to have road edit. That's definitely for sure, like definite. What you'll do is, let's say I want to have it all the way like right here. I want to have it expand out too. I want to protect my little house, crazy stupid little house. I'm gonna place my selection point, primary selection point. Then go to the other side, and let's say I want to have it right here. Yeah, I'll have it right here. So you can do that. Usually it'll say the same exact text but in purple and a little bit differently worded. But, what's the slime noise coming from? Oh well. But usually, it'll say that in purple text. But sometimes it doesn't work for some reason, because I think it's because you already have road edit telling you. I really don't know where the sun noises are coming from, but I think it's coming from underground. Oh, it's right there. That's nothing. Okay, so after you selected it, there are two ways of expanding it, because you don't want to just have it, like, just, from what I selected, because that will mean just this one layer will be protected. However, if you want, say, for instance, the entire building to be protected, or in fact, the entire column of land you just selected, you can make it turn into the entire column and protect it. So if someone tries going underground where you selected, they'll be blocked, or if they try building above your house, they'll be blocked. That can be simply done with two commands. One is /res select vert, which for instance, I guess I'll use now. So say selection expanded to your highest allowed limit and selection expanded to your lowest allowed limit. If you are an admin, if you are a admin and your land is too big for you to select or create a residence out of, let's say for instance, you're making a house to sell on the market, and oh my god, what did they just do? Okay, where was I? Sorry. They're kind of idiots. No offense, guys, if you're watching this video, but I kind of need to do this video. Maybe this will help. Yep. Okay, much better. Okay. So, if you're an admin, you say, for instance, selecting a big residence, because if you do normal /res, it only can get you so much land. It won't let you, say for instance, do a huge amount of land. But if you do /res admin, no spaces, and do whatever command you wanted to expand to, or create in fact, which I'll explain later, then all you have to simply do is type whatever command and it'll allow you to bypass the limit. So it's very simple if you're an admin in that case. But okay, so I expanded to the highest and lowest limit, so now no one can go under or above, but that's not exactly yet, because that's just selecting. There's also another way to do it using road edit. You do slash expand, and then you do vert. Or you can do 10 up, or you can do 4 down. Do whatever you want, but I suggest vertical slash expand vert, which means, you know, it expands it all the way vertical up and down. So now that we got it selected, we have to create the residence. Simply do that by doing res create. Let's say, for instance, I'm going to call it sample house, or let me just call it, sample house. So I selected way too high and down. So because I selected, because you really should, what you need to do is you need to do slash expand. If you're saying a normal player, you need to do slash expand up and down. You don't want to do slash vertical if you're just a player, because if you're a player, then in that case, it will usually defaultly not be in your limits. So you want to choose maybe like 10 up and 10 down of your area. So because it's apparently not allowed in my limits, I'm going to do res admin, and it's going to automatically bypass that limits. See? I created it. Usually it will say on a line, it will usually say it charged a certain amount of money to your account, to your vault account, except in this case it didn't. That is because that's because you did res admin. When you're doing res admin, it doesn't cost you anything. So now when you walk into the area select, it will say welcome the Mr. Kitty, which is my username. So awesome. To sample house, which is the name of the residence I just selected, and it'll say who it's owned by. So it was owned by me. But let's say, for instance, someone else walked in with it. It will say welcome Telemath to sample house owned by the Mr. Kitty. It will say something like that. But now let's say, for instance, I don't like this house and I'm going to move somewhere else in my server or something, I don't know. And let's say I want to sell it and I want to get a lot of money from it. This is a very good way of selling. You want to say for sale, or you can in fact do you can do rent. But I like doing for sale because I haven't really tested rent very much out. You can look for another video if you're looking for rent. For sale, you're gonna do, all you have to do is type in rent. That's basically it. But let's say for sale, you're gonna type in how much you want here. So let's say, for instance, I want to get a nice, let's say I want to get $2,000 from this, or 2,000 kitty points, which is the currency of my server. So now it will say residence sample house is now for sale for 2,000, and it'll say residence sign created, and it'll say the for sale will go in blue, the cost will go in 2,000, will go in yellow, sorry. The name will automatically be filled, and it'll say available at the bottom in light green. If someone bought it, however, it will say not available, or it'll say bought or something. Sorry. So that's basically it. Then let's say, for instance, someone just so happens to walk by this road and say he has $2,000. I have like infinity, but I think I'll buy this house, and they can just they'll just right click on it, but it will say cannot buy your own land if you're your own land. So that's totally different. So now let's say, I don't like this place, no one bought it, or whatever, and you just want to remove it. That's super simple. By the way, you can just do that, and your residence is no longer for sale. There's other ways to do it using commands, but that is one of the most simplest. So now let's say, for instance, I don't like this anymore. You can just stand in your residence and delete it. You do res, remove, and then usually if you're standing in it, you won't have to type in the name of the residence. However, if you are not standing in it, right after res remove, you're going to have to type in sample house, except I already got it. So now you have to do res confirm to confirm the deletion of your residence, and sample house has been removed. So now when I walk in and out, it doesn't say it, it's not residence anymore. And one simple way of checking it, oh my god, one simple way of checking it is simply by taking some string, and you can hit and it'll say there's no residence there. And usually it will say there, it'll tell all of your residence information, but this is like one way of checking. Who's shooting? Okay. And you can just check like that. So it's very simple. Now, yeah, I had to do that. And so, yeah. That basically tells you, sometimes it'll lag out like that, and it'll lag out. But that is basically it for the residence plugin. I hope you enjoyed, and hopefully in a second I'll be doing a video with Telemath. And so, thank you so much for watching. Please subscribe to help me out. Like this video, watch this video, comment, and comment anything you think you would like us to do. Hopefully I will be doing a whole bunch of plugins for 1.6 when it comes out next week. But yes, thank you for watching.